Okay, it's time for the next video. I get. Today's vlog is victory or defeat. So with this episode, we see the fight between Shinso and Midoriya. And basically, we get a bit of backstory with Shinso. We see Endeavor with Shoto, and the fight between Zero and Shoto as well. So right off the bat, we meet, Shinso. Basically, we learn that his quirk is brainwashing, and basically, where the last episode ended, we see basically he's got Midoriya under his control and telling him to walk out of the ring. Now, Midoriya can't do anything about it. Even though he talked to Ojiro, who the dude with the tails as his quirk, tried to warn him to use against him because he felt he wasn't in control. He got back into his senses after getting knocked into someone. But the thing was, he was trying to warn Midoriya, don't talk or anything towards him, or else, he'll get under his control and such. So, and right off the bat, Shinso as a character, he's not a bad person. I always got that weird bad vibe from him and all, but he's honestly not a bad character by all means. He's a guy who has the power to brainwash people. And in the flashback we see with some of his old classmates in middle school, he could have used his quirk for villainy and everything, but all he wants to do is use his quirk to be a hero. And, see Midoriya struggling with the fact that he couldn't trying to break free of the control of Shinso was interesting. And then I remember seeing the scene with all the rainbows and all the colors and seeing those faces. I was like, what is going on? And basically we kind of see people who had the all for one quirk, and he saw All Might a little bit, and it helped break control of it and such. And he managed to stop him and, fight him fisticuffs after injuring two of his fingers and all. But it got him out of the control and all that, so. And at the same time, Shinso as a character, I think, is really incredible. He's a guy who's dealing with the fact that when he was younger, people thought he could just do whatever he wanted with it to brainwash, and some seen as villainy. But after he may have lost the battle with Midoriya, though, classmates and other heroes who were watching it appreciated his quirk and all. And that's something I really had to appreciate, is the ability to use that and such. And even one hero thought that it would be useful to stop people with villains with his quirk and all. So, despite him not winning the battle, though, it was pretty good. It was nice and all. And I did like how he got Midoriya twice. Well, he couldn't move and everything. So, but I thought he's an interesting character and such. So. Then we have Endeavor meeting with his son. And, oh god, I hate Endeavor. All he sees of Shoto is his greatest creation, that he's better than any of his siblings and all. And it's just, I just want to slap the dude, I don't care if he's got fire or not. The dude's just an asshole, because he just sees Shoto as a way to beat All Might and such. And it's just ridiculous and all. And that's just terrible, so. And then we come to near the end of the episode where we see Zero and Shoto fighting one another. Now, Shoto easily won that fight, and the reactions everyone gives is hilarious because he used his ice abilities and he made such a colossal sculpture, statue, and spikes and all, freezing Zero, freezing half of Midnight, and nearly getting Midoriya, Ida, and Ochaku. And the reaction for one of the other heroes who was outside of the arena, seeing that, was like, holy crap. And that was my exact same reaction seeing that. And he apologized, saying I was just angry and all. I'm like, that's angry? Yikes. So there's that. But this was not a bad episode. Seeing a bit of Shinso, who we've seen glimpses of here and there throughout the previous episodes of the season, has been really great. And to see a bit of his story, and I really do want to see more of this character now. I've seen in the manga, he's got his own costume now and such, so I was kind of glad to see this character is going to be shown more, and I think he's a really great character. I honestly wish he was with Class 1A, because he's got some interesting stuff to him, and at the same time, you know, I would like to see more with him and Midoriya, the friend, because Midoriya understands him and all that, and I would like to see their friendship and such, so. And at the same time, seeing Endeavor, who being an asshole of a father and such, was a joy as usual. And then seeing Todoroki using more of his abilities, pretty awesome. I love Shoto. He's just one of my favorites. So, but overall, a really good episode, and I enjoyed it. So with that in mind, let's talk about some heroes. Speaking of heroes, let us look at Shinso himself. Shinso Hidetashi. Quirk, brainwashing. Basically, he controls the minds of people who verbally respond to him. He was born on July 1st, weighs 177 cm, and he's part of Class 1C. His power and cooperativeness are 1s out of 5, along with speed, but his technique and intelligence are solid 4s out of 5. A mysterious student who didn't make it into the hero course, he resents those who have more hero-like quirks. He's good at striking up a conversation and likes cats. Okay, I did not know that part. So, and then let's talk about the dude who helped out Izuku, which was Mashiro Ojiro. Quirk, tail. Hero name and tailman, due to being a martial arts hero. His birthday was on May 28th, height 169 cm, and he's part of Class 1A. I did like that, though, when Eraserhead was looking at both Deku and Shinso's records and all. And Shinso may not have a hero-like quirk, but he really is something. And, you know, with Midoriya, who has a hero-like quirk himself and all. And I like that little comparison he makes of the two and such. So, I wanted to throw that out real quick. Anyway, guys, thank y'all for watching this week's vlog. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought of this week's episode, and if you enjoyed Shinso, what do you think of him as a character and such. If you enjoyed the video, like this video and share with your friends on social media and such. Subscribe to my channel to be notified when I'll do more vlogs and such. Hit the bell icon to be known when those vlogs will be published. Also, follow me up on Twitter at SuperKid801 to follow me up on the latest social media updates and such. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this week's vlog. Check back next time, as I'll have the next vlog coming shortly. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Go beyond plus ultra. Take care, and Kyle, take me out.
Hey, this is Kyle Aber, the voice of the narrator from Dragon Ball Z, and you're watching Super Kid 801.